What's up, guys? It's your girl Myleka and I'm back with another video. Here's how to make the best pasta in the whole world. So first I'm just going to show you the ingredients I have and the things that I'm going to use. I forgot the strainer, but it is okay. 2 pots, one for your noodles and one for your sauce. Next, I'm just going to show you the things that the different brands that I use. You can use whatever brand fits your soothing. One thing I do recommend is that you do have a bell pepper and onion, just because it gives the pasta a whole nother flavor, y'all. I'm telling you, through the roof. Usually I use mozzarella cheese, but I decided to try out the cheddar. You can use cream of mushroom or you can use Alfredo sauce. Either one is fine. Today I'm going to use the cream of mushroom and I'm going to use my rotel dip as well. Next, I'm going to use my extra virgin olive oil. You can use butter, you can use regular oil, whatever suits you. And right here, I'm going to show you my different types of seasonings. I have my Creole, then I have my parsley, I have my onion powder, I have my paprika, I have my crushed peppers, I also have my black pepper, and then I have my whole spices as well. So here's my ingredients and the things that I'm going to need. The first step is you're going to rinse your chicken. Now, you could either rinse it in a bowl or the sink. It's up to you. I'm going to rinse it in the sink, honey. I'm not going to dirty no bowl. Now, you want to make sure that you wash your chicken very thoroughly, because you don't know who packaged your chicken. You don't know, what went on in that package. So just rinse your chicken really, really well. My next step is I'm going to go ahead and cut up my bell pepper and my onion. What you're going to do is you're going to clean the inside of your bell pepper and it should look like this. My next step is I'm going to clean the outside of my onion in this correct order. So you're just going to take the whole peeling off, the top and the bottom off, basically making it naked. I forgot to tell you guys, please preheat your stove top. You can preheat it to 6 or 7. And sometimes to get your water boiling, you could preheat it on high. So right now I'm just cutting up my onions to go ahead and put inside my pot. It doesn't matter how you cut them, how big, how small, just cut them to your liking. My next thing, I'm going to just go ahead and put the onions inside the pot, just because they make my eyes tear up and I wanted to go ahead and get it off my plate. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut up my bell pepper. Like I said, it doesn't matter how big or small, just do it to your liking. I'm going to go ahead and add that in my pot as well. Now, when I go ahead and put this on the stove, I'm going to put it on low and I'm going to add my extra virgin olive oil, just because I don't want it to cook too fast. So my next step is I'm going to add my water to my pot. This is for my pasta noodles. Okay. Then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to check on my onions and stuff, and it's cooking just as slow as I want. My next step is I'm going to get my chicken and I'm going to just cut it up. Now, I hate using a knife because a knife is, well, maybe my knife is just dull. I don't know. But what I'm going to use is my meat scissors. And I call these my meat scissors because I use it to cut my meats. When needed, I should say. Some people may like, what? You're using scissors? Girl, I do how I want. I make it to my liking, like I said. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my chicken. And then after I add my chicken, I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings. You can use however much seasoning you want. I just measure off my eye, but you can actually use maybe a teaspoon of everything. Not so much a teaspoon of crushed peppers, but a few dashes of crushed pepper will do the job. I add paprika and crushed pepper because, like I said, I like my food with a kick. With a little spice, Once I'm finished putting my seasoning in there, I'm just going to go ahead and give that a mix. And when you're mixing it, you just want to make sure that you mix it really well so that the seasoning can get on every little thing in that pot. And I added a little more seasoning because I didn't think it was enough at first. My next step is I'm going to go ahead and cut my sausage. And I'm going to just use a plate. I don't have a cutting board. Maybe I should invest in one. But for now, I'll just use a plate. Usually I cut these in half, but I'm just going to leave it like that for today. I'm just going to go ahead and give that a mix. And that's how it looks. I'm going to wait till it comes to a boil, and then I'm going to put a top on it. And as you can see, here's my noodles. You want to wait till your water is boiling, of course, and then you're going to add your noodles. I break my noodles in half just because I don't even know why, but I just do it. You're going to add a little bit of salt just so your noodles do not stick together. Y'all, this little thing works. Try it. So here I have both of my pots. My next step is I'm going to open my Rotel dip, and I'm just going to drain the excess liquid inside the can. I'm going to add half a can of Rotel. My next thing is I'm going to add a half a pint of half and half. I'm going to add a half a pint now, and then I'm going to add the rest later. Don't forget to mix your noodles. That's important. Then I'm going to add a half a can of cream of mushroom. And this is how it looks so far. Remember, mix your noodles. Then I'm going to drain my noodles. Next, I'm going to add my cheese. You can add a half a pack of cheese because you're going to add the rest later. Next, I'm going to add the rest of my half and half and the rest of my cheese. Wow, look at that. Oh, wee. Now I'm going to add my noodles. You can add a little bit at a time, or you could just pour the whole thing in there, baby. Your problem. And then you're going to give that a mix. Look at that. Best pasta in the world. Voted #1. Thank you guys for watching. Please tune into my next